Previously on Ancient Warriors, Legacies of Olympus.
I'm glad you guys were able to graduate.
Yeah, me too.
Cheers to new beginnings.
The team clink their glasses and stay a little longer at Sirens. End of Part 3, end of Episode 2.
Since the dawn of time, a legacy in light. The time has come to take what was rightfully ours. We're gonna burn it down. The beast can't stop us now. Can you feel it stirring in the wind?
Ready! Ancient gods, Olympian on!
Warriors, ancient warriors, forever warriors. We are warriors, ancient warriors, forever warriors. We are
Part 1, Royal Troubles. Interior, Mount Olympus. Abigail's and Anthony's quarters, morning. Abigail is fixing her crown in the mirror. Anthony brings in breakfast and closes the door behind him.
Hey, you ready?
Ah! I've never been ready.
I mean, are you ready for your little tour thing today?
Oh, that?
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
But that means I have to talk to people. I just want to relax.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I brought you pancakes.
Pancakes. Come sit with me. We can enjoy them together.
Hey, don't forget to fix your crown.
Thanks.
Abigail and Anthony are on the bed while eating their pancakes when there is a knock at the door. Hades walks in.
Hey, are you two ready?
Yeah. All right. Give me the rundown. What do we have to do?
Well, you have to open a hospital, a school, and a retirement home.
Oh, that's nothing.
And you have a bunch of paperwork you have to do when you come home.
Oh, great. Whoop-de-doo.
It would be best if we left now.
Okay, then.
Well, can't she at least bring her pancakes? Like, she hasn't been eating.
Well, I've been stressed out.
I can't eat when I'm stressed out. Let's just go. Where to first?
The hospital opening.
Let's get going. Come on.
Abigail, Anthony, and Hades leave Mount Olympus to head to Earth. Meanwhile, inside the Ancient Warriors' base, the warriors are training inside the training center in the base.
I'm so tired. Why are we doing this?
Remember Abigail and Anthony's orders. They want us to be ready at all times.
They make a point. Our team has a big target on its back due to Abigail.
Oh, be quiet, Cal. She's not a target. She's just a busy person.
I mean, Pollen is right. Abigail's not a target. She's helping us.
Meanwhile, back with Abigail and Anthony are opening up a new hospital in Plot Point Peak.
I am proud to open the Great River Hospital. This will give thousands in the community a chance to get immediate assistance with their ailment. Also give jobs to doctors, nurses, and nurse practitioners. Congratulations. Anthony, time to go.
Abigail, Anthony, and Hades get back in the car to head to Mountain Ridge Academy. Abigail puts her head on Anthony's shoulder. Abigail and Anthony get to Mountain Ridge Academy.
I am proud to open Mountain Ridge Academy. This will give thousands in the community a chance to get an education. Also give jobs for teachers, social workers, and people who really care about the education of others.
Abigail, Anthony, and Hades get back in the car.
How many more events do we have left?
One more left. Then we can go back to Olympus.
All right, off to the retirement home, then back to Olympus.
Don't worry. We'll be home soon.
Abigail and Anthony get to Wild Oak Retirement Home.
I am proud to open Wild Oak Retirement Home. This will give thousands in the community to live out their lives in peace.
Abigail and Anthony smile for pictures. Paparazzi, David Cole and Joanne Winters, run up to Abigail and Anthony.
Abigail, who are you wearing?
Who does your hair?
Are you really just going to keep asking me about my outfit?
Pretty much.
So is anybody going to ask me a question?
Abigail, what's the next school year opening?
How are you going to fix the trade war?
I'm afraid I cannot take any questions at this time. Thank you.
Come on, babe, let's get you home.
Anthony, Abigail, and Hades head back to Mount Olympus. Meanwhile, inside the base, the team is having a meeting with Abigail and Anthony's holograms, which are in the middle of the floating table.
Okay, so we know Amy could come back at any moment.
How are we supposed to defeat her? She's a demon witch.
Well, we gotta think of something, and fast. This apocalypse isn't over until Amy says it's over.
And me and Heavy can't be down on Earth all the time.
If I could suggest something.
Everyone turns to Marco.
Apollon has been very helpful since he has come back. Is it possible he could be our mentor?
Oh, I'm not sure if I can be any help.
I love that idea, Marco.
It will give you all a chance to not only learn something, but Apollon can be there to lead if Abigail and I can't be there.
He makes a point.
What do you say, Apollon?
It'll be good to have a mentor again.
Oh, all right. Sure. I'd love to be your mentor.
Hell yeah!
Anthony and Abigail high-five.
We gotta go. I have a lot of paperwork to do.
Abigail and Anthony log off.
So, where do we start?
Meanwhile, on Mount Olympus, Abigail is doing paperwork at her desk, and Anthony is sitting on the couch sulking.
I miss you.
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
You are so busy being queen that you forgot about me.
Yes, I know. But come on, grow up. I have citizens, aka the world, to look after now. You cannot be my number one priority all the time.
I'm not asking to be your first priority. I'm asking you to be a priority somewhere between your subjects and our marriage.
You know, Samantha and Ivor were right. You do act like an idiot. Sometimes.
Are you joking?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What are you going to do about it, huh?
I don't know where this is coming from, but I don't like this person for a matter of fact. I hate this person.
Oh, so you now hate me. You know, you should listen to yourself. You sound like a fucking toddler. So you've been very supportive. I've been trying to fix everything that my father did to this world. Starting with repairing Archimedes after the torment of the apocalypse. Do you realize how much crap I have to go through to fix everything?
God, you're so mean to me.
I'm trying not to. You just don't understand what it's like to literally have the world on your shoulders. But you've met my grandfather and my father. So if you want mean, I can show you mean.
I'm starting to think we need some space.
Well, I think we do need some space. So I'm leaving.
Abigail slams the door behind her. She sulks down to the floor and cries. End of Part 1. Part 2. Love Knows No Bounds. Interior. Samantha's and Riley's apartment. Morning to early afternoon. We have transitioned to the day after Anthony and Abigail had their big fight to something a bit more happier. Planning the second wedding. Samantha, Riley, Blake, and Abigail, with Luna and Django, are in the living room. They have different types of cakes to try for the wedding.
Finally! My favorite part of doing this wedding thing!
Of course it is.
I mean, cake is the best creation in the world.
Now I can see how you two are sisters.
All four of them start to laugh.
Thanks for inviting us.
Well, I mean, you do live with us. And I love you both, but I just can't stand everyone else.
What about Ivy?
Oh, yeah, her too, but, she was busy with something, probably school or Alex drama that I do not want to get in between.
Fair.
I'm so glad you're both here. Samantha and I usually have different tastes in desserts, so I wanted to make sure we'd have a tiebreaker in case anything happened.
Yeah, I mean, we even argued who would be wearing the jumpsuit and who would be wearing a dress. Yeah, let's just say I lost that argument.
Wait, you chose your dress and your jumpsuit by yourself?
Yeah, we literally both went to different stores, so that way we won't see each other's outfits before the wedding.
I am just excited to see Samantha in a dress.
Same. I don't think I have ever seen that.
Yeah, well, it's makeover time, I guess.
Anyway, let's get back to cake.
The girls all try the different cakes.
I'm in love with this chocolate cake so much. Like, you have no idea. Oh yeah, I guess, which one do you guys like?
I mean, this lemon vanilla cake has a punch that I think is needed. Since the wedding will be a lot smaller than mine, it makes much more sense to have a fun flavor of cake.
I do agree with Abigail, but this marble cake has a cool exterior. We could perhaps have the chocolate.
I agree with Abigail and Blake, but we might just want to have a regular marble cake. The only reason is because I am obsessed with the regular chocolate cake.
Well, that wasn't hard.
I mean, yeah, because all cake is a good cake.
We should probably go over to the couches and decide on the flowers, because the florist will not stop calling me.
Oh yeah, florists? They can be vicious beasts.
Damn.
Samantha, Riley, Abigail, Blake, and the two pets head over to the couches. When they are seated, they start looking through books sent by the florist.
I didn't understand how hard wedding planning is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah. Anthony and I would stay up late, picking different things, and then waking up in the morning and end up changing it all.
Back to the flowers. Have you decided what color the wedding party is gonna be?
Wait, we forgot about the wedding party.
Who needs them?
I want a wedding party.
I am fine with whatever. I just want to get married and get this over with, please.
I mean, I forgot until the day before my wedding. You guys have a week out to tell them all.
Riley and Samantha look at each other, then they nod at each other and turn back to Abigail and Blake.
So...
we kinda...
have a question?
For you two.
Yeah?
What is it?
Riley turns to Abigail.
I understand that Samantha was your maid of honor, but we did just learn that she is a sister. So she was originally planning on having you as her maid of honor, but then Blake. I guess what I'm trying to ask you in a bizarre way is, well, would you be my best woman?
Riley, of course. It would be my honor. And since you are having a small wedding, instead of a rehearsal dinner, we can have a bachelorette party.
Yes! I also had a second question to ask you. Since Samantha is taking these wedding superstitions so seriously, I cannot stay at our apartment that night. So, do you think we could have the party at your apartment and then I can stay over?
Yes, of course. You and I can have a massive sleepover with all the wine ever.
Yay! Thank you.
Blake turns to Samantha.
So I can assume from Riley's comment what you are going to ask me, since I know asking for help isn't your thing. It's already going to be a yes from me.
Oh, thank goodness.
And yes, we are going to have a bachelorette party, but instead of at your lonely apartment with the pets, we are going to have it at the one place I know you want to have it at.
Sirens!
Hell yes!
I feel like I can speak for Samantha in saying I can't wait to hear your speeches.
Agreed. And it would probably be better than the one I gave for Abigail's wedding and all that. But anyway, can't wait to hear it.
Anyways, now that we at least know the two main people, we can deal with the rest later. What color scheme do you guys have in mind?
The girls go back to looking at the books.
Guys, I think I found it.
Samantha shows Riley.
Perfect. I love it.
Come on, guys, show us.
Riley takes the book from Samantha and shows Blake and Abigail.
Ooh, was that Marigold?
Yep, and inspired by someone in our wedding party.
Sam, you are too much.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Great flowers and colors for the dresses. Done. Now, I think it's time for me to go. I gotta talk to Anthony about something important before dinner. I love you guys. Talk later.
Abigail leaves and goes back to her apartment. Interior, Abigail's and Anthony's apartment, evening. Abigail walks into the apartment and she finds Anthony on the couch watching TV.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's all you're going to say to me?
Okay, I'm sorry for treating you like shit.
That's not what I meant, but I'll take it. Listen, I'm sorry too. I should have taken your feelings into consideration. Nor did I take into your consideration your duties. You do have a lot weighing on your shoulders.
No, you're right. I haven't been making you my priority. My family should come first. I didn't consider your feelings either.
Are you just realizing that now? Wow. Shocker.
Ha ha ha, Mr. Funny.
I'm being serious.
I'm not used to having a family. My family's weird.
Babe, all the kids of gods are weird. It's in our description.
Yeah, I know, but I want to try and get better communicating with you about what's going on.
The point is you are willing to try.
So, are you still mad?
Yeah, a little bit, but we're going to have our fights. They are a natural part of us being married.
Guess you're right.
And look, even if we don't fight, we will apologize when it's over. And besides, it's probably better that we aren't going bed angry.
Abigail and Anthony kiss.
You're right. Now, we gotta start getting ready for Riley's party. I'm so excited for her and Samantha.
They really deserve this.
Yeah, they really do.
Meanwhile, in Tartarus. Interior, Tartarus, evening. Amy sits in the corner watching cameras showing the sights of Plot Point Peak.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll get one of those stupid little warriors on my side. Like how Lord Kronos did with the green one, by force. The purple one would be perfect, to hurt Goldilocks and the rest of them. But this time, it has to really stick. I do not want to be banished to the freezing tundra, no thank you. It needs to be the perfect spell, and I have to travel halfway across the planet to get some of these ingredients. It should take me about a week, which I hope is just enough time before the attack.
Amy from the cameras overhears that Abigail will be at Riley's bachelorette party in a week, and so will Anthony. She gives a very wide grin smile.
So you're telling me they're leaving Samantha all by herself? Yes! This gives me the perfect chance to hurt and crush the warriors once and for all. And if that doesn't work, I always have my plan B.
Amy stares down at one of her minions and smiles.
Well, for now, warriors, enjoy your last week of freedom. Soon this world and everything you see around you will be mine.
Amy starts laughing maniacally. A week later, and the team is separated at the different bachelorette parties. Riley's wedding party has Abigail, Anthony, Alex, and Marco. Samantha's has Ivy, Blake, Croatia, and Medusa. Riley's party is at Abigail and Anthony's apartment, while Samantha's is at her favorite bar, Sirens. Interior, Abigail and Anthony's apartment, evening into night. At Riley's party, the team is sitting down drinking and playing party games.
Here's to all the memories we'll make tonight. I'm honored to not only call you my teammates, but my friends as well.
Marco, Alex, Abigail, Anthony, and Riley clink their glasses.
So, Abby, Anthony, any marital advice?
Try not to go to bed angry.
Work out your differences. The rest you two will have to figure out yourselves.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like when Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II were trying to figure each other out.
Everyone turns and stares at Alex with confused expressions on their faces.
Seriously, you guys need to get with pop culture.
Anyway, Riley, you are going to be fine. Now that I think about it, if we are talking memories, you guys have never told us how you guys met. So, how did you two meet anyway?
Weirdly enough, well, I was on a run that morning. I was still training to go into the military, so I had to keep healthy. Samantha just started out at Archimedes University. It seemed she was mad about something, 'cause, like always, she was out shooting in the forest. During my run, she accidentally hit the tree next to me as I passed by. And since she almost killed me, we got to talking. Really, we just clicked and ended up talking for hours on the cliff, which we consider our first date. The rest is history.
That is so sweet and scary all at the exact same time.
Are you nervous about tomorrow?
Yeah, of course I'm nervous. It's my wedding day, after all.
Why? There's nothing to be nervous about. You and Samantha are getting married.
I'm so nervous. I'm totally gonna lose it when I see her in her dress.
Oh, well, my mind went blank when I saw Abigail in her dress. You're not alone.
What if I start crying?
Emotions are allowed. It's your wedding day.
Yeah, you will be fine, Riley.
Are you sure?
We are positive, Riley.
I have no clue if anyone wants more wine, but I just got some really good wine a couple days ago if anybody wants one.
I would love a glass, please.
Meanwhile, across town at Sirens. Interior, Sirens, night. Samantha, Croatia, Blake, Medusa, and Ivy are hanging out at Sirens for Samantha's bachelorette party. Samantha downs like 15 shots of tequila and weirdly is still quite sober.
Man, I love me some tequila.
Yep, and out of all of us, you need it the most.
I second Pinky. Wow. We just got here and Sam is already drinking.
You're really surprised?
Yeah, Sam has a fantastic alcohol intolerance, which I guess could be a curse, but also so funny to watch. Kinda sad that Abigail isn't here.
Why?
Because Abigail gets drunk after like 3 glasses of wine, and here you are downing like 20 shots of hard alcohol.
Valid.
Now, are you just gonna be drinking the whole night, or can we get some food?
Blake, you understand we are at a bar, right?
Like, really, I know I'm 18, but normal people come to bars for drinks, not food.
True, but I see that there are nachos. Can we just get that, please?
Anything for my maid of honor.
Good, because I'm starving.
Then let's bring out the food.
Samantha calls over the waiter and orders nachos and 3 beers and a club soda for Ivy. As they are waiting for the drinks and the nachos, Medusa has a heart-to-heart with Samantha.
Samantha, as much as we've had our differences, you are a generally caring and sweet person. Abigail and you have really taught me to become more selfless, and for that, I will be forever grateful.
That's a first for me. I appreciate that a lot, Medusa. I never felt like I fit in this team, and being able to help anyone warms my cold heart. I mean, that's what people say, right? I have a cold heart, even though I don't really see it. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, okay.
You all have made me feel right at home as well. It was very hard to come back to the past and, well, meeting my little sister for the first time all over again.
Yeah, and welcoming me back from the dead, trying to help me figure out this whole new age of technology and world.
I guess I've always been an outcast because of how smart I am. Everyone thinks it's a gift, but instead it's a burden actually, and I know that sounds like I'm complaining, but it makes me seem like a know-it-all, and well, I guess I am. I just don't want to be perceived that way. Trust me, it's the worst. Not worth it.
You wanna switch?
Never.
Sam, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. Defeated like always.
The waiter comes over with the nachos and drinks. The gang starts drinking and eating.
Well, I think we should talk about Riley for 1 second.
Sure, what do you want to know?
How personal can we go?
As personal as you guys want, but my answers will never leave this party.
Okay, so have you and Riley talked about starting a family?
Not a traditional family. We've thought about fostering dogs and cats.
Actually, that sounds perfect for you two.
Right? But in all seriousness, we haven't really talked about it all that much.
Fair, but just so you know, I wouldn't oppose being an aunt.
Hey, my turn. How did you two meet?
Oh, that's a funny story, actually. Well, funny for me, kind of scary for her.
I mean, I can't speak for anyone else, but you can be scary at times.
Yes, Medusa, I am well aware of that. Thank you. Anyway, so that morning was just like any other. I had just started at Archimedes University and was angry because, of course, Artemis' idea to get me to make friends and do something with my life, blah, 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 university, mom stuff, things like that. So, since I was pissed off, what do?
Go shooting in the forest?
Exactly. To clear my mind. And I went out to where I normally go shooting. And as I was shooting, Riley was on her AM early morning run. And where I usually shoot, I don't shoot anymore for this exact reason. I almost shot Riley.
Wait, hold on. You almost killed her?
It's Samantha. What do you think?
True.
I ran over to apologize, which I never do, and became immediately entranced by her. She could see that I had been crying. We just got to talking. We talked for the rest of the day, through the night, and on to our favorite cliff. And well, the rest is her story.
Damn it, I gotta admit that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Well, I have one. How did you get over me?
Everyone stares at Croatia with that, "Are you serious?" face.
That's actually, it's a pretty good question. Well, I don't know. I guess it was when I met Riley. I was so full of anger when you died that I took it out on everyone. My mom, Abigail, everyone. And once I almost killed Riley, sorta. Kinda got over it.
Thought that would hurt, but it makes me happier now that you found someone. I hope I can get the same happiness.
I'm sure you will. You're a wonderful person, Croatia. Just believe in yourself.
I mean, hey, love is my specialty. Somehow.
I'm a lone wolf type, but I'll consider it.
Ivy, I'll always take your help. I mean, I turn every man to stone, so I'm a no.
Also, I just realized, maybe I'm a nice drunk. Anyway, so, any more questions?
I have one.
Yes?
How can you always go headfirst into danger without a care in the world?
Honestly, it's just I'm not afraid of dying. Also, I just don't give two shits what people think about me. YOLO, am I right?
Everyone rolls their eyes at Samantha.
I mean, it makes sense the way you act in everyday life.
You should have seen her when she was ragging on Anthony in the closet. A really I don't care moment.
That's the queens for you.
They all pick their drinks up and clink their glasses and cheer. Meanwhile, in Tartarus, Amy sits in the corner watching cameras and mixing up her potion.
Go.
Finally, I have everything that I need. I had to fight a Cyclops, Hades' hellhounds, and my innermost demons to get all of these ingredients. But once I am in Samantha's body, I will be one step closer to victory. Time to crash this bachelorette party Chronos style.
Amy maniacally laughs and heads to the surface, towards sirens. End of part 2. Start of part 3. The ultimate sacrifice. Interior, sirens. Nighttime. Samantha, Blake, Ivy, Croatia, and Medusa are still at sirens.
Okay, now it's my turn for questions. Blake, what was your first impression of me?
Well, I wasn't expecting to see an older girl. It just was kind of funny seeing my twin look so.
Amy suddenly appears out of nowhere.
Surprise, warriors! Hello, Medusa.
Amy.
Amy, can't you see that we're busy?
Does it look like I care? Anyway, bye-bye, warriors. Hello, new body.
Ew, that sounds so wrong.
Amy uses her powers and slams Blake, Ivy, and Croatia against a wall. Then she throws Medusa across the table.
You've got to be kidding. Seriously? On the night before my wedding, you couldn't do this any time before? This is gonna be like a Chronos situation, I swear.
Samantha charges towards Amy. Amy picks up Samantha and pins her up against a wall.
And do you seriously really think that would have stopped me?
No, but this will.
Medusa hits a bottle over Amy's head, and then Amy falls back. As Medusa is helping Samantha up, Amy tackles Medusa, and they start fighting on the floor. Medusa gets thrown behind a wall, and Amy walks over to Samantha.
This will teach you and your team that you messed with the wrong demon.
Amy throws the potion towards Samantha, and then Medusa steps in the way of it.
You will not hurt my friends and my family.
No! What have you done?
I won.
Amy ends up possessing Medusa's body. Amy gets super pissed and angry inside Medusa's body, and then she disappears. Samantha, who was awake during this whole time, realizes what just happened and runs out of sirens, leaving Blake, Ivy, and Croatia unconscious on the floor. Interior, sirens, morning. Blake, Ivy, and Croatia wake up on the floor. Ivy immediately calls Samantha, who is crying and telling her what happened and why she left. Then Ivy tells Abigail. Then Abigail calls Hades. Hades does not take the news well. Interior, the underworld. Apollon and Hades in the underworld. Apollon sees a green light blinking on the wall.
Why is there a green light blinking on the wall?
That's how we communicate with the warriors. Wait. With the warriors. The warriors would only call if there's an emergency.
Hades races over to the wall and answers.
What's going on? What's wrong?
It's about Medusa.
Medusa?
What happened to Medusa?
Medusa sacrificed herself.
What do you mean, sacrificed herself?
Amy came back. Amy attacked Samantha's party and tried to kill Samantha, and Medusa sacrificed herself for Samantha.
She... Please, breathe. We will figure this out.
Hades starts to lose his cool. Both Abigail and Apollon notice that his eyes are enraged. Hades' voice slightly changes.
That fucking bitch is going to pay. How dare she lay her damn demonic hands on our daughter?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna make that bitch suffer. I'm gonna make sure it's with this.
Hades pulls out a thorned knife that is filled with water from the river of the lost souls.
What is that?
This was the weapon I was going to use on your father. This would have made Zeus suffer for all eternity. I call this beauty the Rose of Death.
Apollon and Abigail are standing in horror as they notice Hades shifting between himself and a demonic version of himself.
And don't you dare get in my way!
Hades, I'm warning you. You do this, you'll not only be jeopardizing my team, but you're also jeopardizing the lives of your family. I'm willing to risk a lot to help you, but not this. not to murder someone.
Hades, please listen to reason.
Reason? She's basically dead. I can't sense her life force. And besides, you don't know what it's like to be here since the beginning.
Hey, that is not fair. Apollon was trapped in a fucking orb, for God's sakes.
Abigail, it's okay. I know Hades didn't mean it. I know it's not fair. But I'm here for you.
Fair? If life was fair, my brother would have accepted me and not tried to kill you. If life was fair, Medusa would be here with us right now. I am done playing fair. I'm the fucking god of death.
I'll make the rules now, and you better hope you find Amy before I do.
Hades disappears.
Apollon, I mean this in the most nicest way possible. What the fuck just happened?
I don't think that was Hades talking. The look in his eyes seemed more like death was taking over, which means we are in deep shit.
If he finds Amy before we do, we're screwed.
Abigail hangs up. Meanwhile, in Taratus, Amy, who is now in Medusa's body, is watching all of the monitors.
I guess I need to figure out how to get my full powers back, but until then, there's only one thing that I can possibly achieve. Sabotage. The Warriors will never see it coming. It'll be the biggest surprise since, I guess, Kronos crashing the wedding or sliced bread, if that's what the humans say.
Amy brings up the camera visual of sirens that was left before she went. Then she starts zooming in on Blake's time bracelet.
A time bracelet. I have the perfect plan. Maybe it's time for the Warriors to go back in time. My little spy, are you ready to wreak some havoc?
Ready as always.
Amy maniacally laughs. End of part 3. End of episode 3.